Hello, boys and girls of Riverbank Unified. Today we're going to read Where the Wild Things Are. This has been a favorite story of mine for a long time, and I'm sure you're going to love it if you don't already know it. And if you already know it, it's always fun to revisit great stories. Where the Wild Things Are. Oh my goodness, they look very wild. And this little boy here, his name's Max. The night Max wore his wolf suit, he'd made mischief of one kind. And mischief means kind of like some trouble that's not too bad, but trouble anyway. He made mischief of one kind and another. I'm pretty sure if you chased your dog with a fork, your mom would not like that either, right? So he was being a little bit naughty. His mother called him, "Wild thing!" And Max said, "I'll eat you up!" And so he was sent to bed without eating anything. So she was not very happy with her son Max. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. There's some pretty tall trees in that bedroom. I hope none of you have forests in your bedroom. That wouldn't be a good thing. And it grew. It grew more trees and more plants. And it grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and all the walls became the world all around. Wow, it doesn't look like a bedroom at all anymore. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and the day. And I don't know if you can see it, but his private boat actually has his name Max on it. He sailed in and out of weeks and over a year to where the wild things are. He started to see some on his way too, I think. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. They look very vicious. Not something I want to run into. I don't know about you. Till Max said to them, "Be still!" And he tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. Can you do that? Stare into someone's eyes without blinking? That's a good challenge to do. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of all. And here he is doing the magic on them, staring into their yellow eyes. And made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus begin. I wonder what rumpus means. To me, from what I know it to mean, is that it's like a party or a gathering. Let's see. Oh, sure looks like they're dancing around and making a lot of noise in this picture. Oh my goodness, and it didn't stop there, did it? They are climbing and hanging from tree branches. And it looks like they even put Max up on their shoulders. And they're carrying him. Now stop, said Max, and he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. We've heard that before. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars. They gnashed their terrible teeth. They rolled their terrible eyes. And they showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And he sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And it looks like into the night. Can you guess where he's going? I bet you know, huh? And into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. Guess his mom wasn't so mad after all, even though he said he was going to eat her up. And his supper was still hot. The end. Thank you for joining us today.